Alright, lucid dreams. How do you become fully aware within the dream world? So, to start off with, I'll talk about my personal experiences. So, I've had many lucid dreams, but only around 2 of them were good enough to call actual experiences. So, the way I got into lucid dreaming, I always had the interest for it, but when I started taking it seriously, what I would do, I would just research about it non-stop. Then I would watch a bunch of videos. Then I would pretty much begin to dream journal, which means every time you wake up, you try to write down all of the dreams you remember. And also what I would do, which is really important, right before you sleep, you're meant to set the intention, I will lucid dream tonight, or something along those lines. Alright, so after a while, I would randomly snap into lucidity from a dream. I would pretty much just notice I was dreaming, and I would pretty much begin to move around like with my awareness. The first 4 or 5 times I would be able to get lucidity, I would get really excited, but within like a minute I would snap back into reality because the dream world would fade away because I couldn't stabilize it yet. That happened a bunch of times. I would gain lucidity, but I just couldn't stay in the dream. So there was this one night, I didn't even have the intention to lucid dream, but I don't know, something happened. But anyways, I was having very vivid dreams, and randomly I just snapped into lucidity, right? But this time, no matter how excited I got, I wouldn't snap out, right? So I was in it for good. And this dream ended up lasting around 20 to 30 minutes. This is the only time I've had anything like this. So that one went on for ages, right? Too much to explain in this. But I also had 2 false awakenings in that same lucid dream, which pretty much means you wake up and you think you're awake, right? So you start acting like talking to people and stuff, and then you realize you're still in the dream. And this happened 2 times like in a row. Anyways, aside from that lucid dream, I had this other one where I kept losing lucidity, but I could keep on gaining it somehow. So I would just pretty much bridge together awakenings into like one story, I guess. And I was just like visiting ancient temples and stuff like that.